Today we are going to read a nonfiction book about a part of our bodies that's really important. We are going to read My Heart. This is actually a book that you can find in your reading room on Raz Kids, and I printed it off and I made copies, and I'm going to read it to you today. It is written by Rachel Rice, illustrated by Meryl Rainey. So remember we said that a lot of times nonfiction books have real photographs, but not always. So this is an example of that. This book has illustrations and pictures instead of photographs, but it is still telling a true story. So get ready, and as we are reading today, try to read along, get your brain involved, and we're going to see what we learn. Here we go. My Heart by Rachel Rice, illustrated by Meryl Rainey. My Heart. Here's our title page, an illustration of a heart. And down here, it's showing us our focus question, what we should think about. Why is your heart an important part of your body? Words to know. Well, we know what blood is. Chambers. Well, some of us talked about that there are different parts of a heart, and those are chambers. Nutrients, we know, is the food or vitamins that any living thing gets. Oxygen, we've talked about that. That's the air we breathe. Everything needs oxygen to survive. And valves, we'll talk about that one when we get there. My doctor checks to see if my heart sounds healthy. She listens to my heart and I stay quiet and still. Oop, sorry. Lub dub, lub dub, lub dub. She hears the healthy sound. Lub dub, lub dub. My heart needs to be healthy to move blood around my body. My heart needs to work hard for me, even when I sleep. Blood is how my body moves many things it needs, such as oxygen and nutrients. It is also how my body moves around some of its waste. My heart doesn't make blood, but it does keep my blood moving. My heart is made mostly of muscle. Each time my heart muscle squeezes, it moves blood. My heart has 4 chambers. 2 chambers are for blood coming in, and 2 are for blood going out. Blood goes into one chamber from my body. Blood goes out of a second chamber to my lungs. Blood goes into a third chamber from my lungs. Blood goes out of a fourth chamber to my body. Oh, that's a lot of direction. I need to get my head straight and think about that. Let's look at the illustration as I read it, and let's follow along. So, we're going to start here. It said, blood goes into one chamber. Okay, so we have blood going in. Blood goes out of a second chamber to my lungs. Oh, so then we have the blood here starting, 1 going in, going down. And now 3, blood goes into a third chamber from my lungs. So we have more blood coming into the heart. And blood goes to a fourth chamber. So what she's saying is that your heart is like the center of the train, then it's moving all around, so everything has to go there. So all the blood goes to the heart and through it, and then that's how it gets to the different parts of your body. Between the chambers are valves that act as gates. The valves open and close to keep the blood moving one way. My blood moves around my body in long tubes. Arteries are thick tubes that move blood away from my heart. My arteries are really strong. Veins are thin blue tubes that move blood to my heart. My veins are floppy compared to my arteries. So here we have a diagram. It shows to heart, from heart, and the heart. Capillaries are tubes that join veins and arteries together. My capillaries are the smallest tubes that move blood around my body. My heart and blood help my body move some things it needs and some wastes. A healthy heart helps to keep my body healthy. And then we have our glossary. So we knew that our blood, we've talked about that. It's the liquid that is moved by the heart and it goes to the body. Chambers are the areas, the spaces of the heart. The heart, it's the organ that pumps blood to all parts of the body. I love that this glossary also tells you what page to go to. Nutrients, substances that living things need to live, stay healthy, and grow. Oxygen, a gas that has no color, taste, or smell, and that most animals need to live. Valves, parts of the body, such as in the heart or stomach, that can stop fluid from flowing or force it to flow in only one direction. So what did you guys think? Pretty interesting stuff there, right? Now, let me make myself big again because that was a lot of information. And sometimes you have to read a book a couple times and really look at the pictures and the diagrams to figure it out. Now you can find this book in your reading room. So I'm also going to add it to your assignments in Raz Kids. That way I'm just going to put it for you to listen. That way you can listen to it and see if you can understand it a little more. Sound good? Okay. I have one more thing we're going to do about the heart. So hold on.
Okay, well, let's start here. What is the heart? That's a great question. What is the heart? Well, the heart is an organ of your body. Yeah, that's right. The heart is an organ of your body. Okay, so what is an organ? Yeah, we have to know that to know what a heart is. If the heart is an organ of the body, what is an organ? It's interesting. An organ is a special group of tissues that do specific jobs for your body. Like your brain. Your brain is an organ. It's a special group of tissues that does a specific job for your body. An eyeball is an organ too. It's a special group of tissues that does a specific job for your body. And how about a kidney? A kidney is an organ that's a special group of tissues that does a specific job for your body. So we know the heart is a special group of tissues, don't we? Because it's an organ, and an organ is a special group of tissues. But that's not all. Remember, an organ is a special group of tissues that do specific jobs for your body. They do different jobs. They have tasks to do. Well, here it is. The heart pumps blood through the body. Isn't that amazing? The heart pumps blood through the body. Your heart is a big pump. and it's pumping blood through your body as you're watching this video right now. You're watching HomeSchool Pop, you're having a great time, and even right now, your heart is pumping blood through your body. Isn't that incredible? Four chambers. Four chambers. If anyone ever asks you, how many chambers does your heart have? You'll say, my heart has 4 chambers. That word chamber almost means like a room. It's almost like your heart has 4 rooms. It has 4 chambers. There's the right atrium, and there's the left atrium. These are the top chambers of your heart. Then the lower 2 chambers are the right ventricle and the left ventricle. Pretty simple. The heart has 4 chambers. 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. So here is how the heart pumps blood through the body. The blood comes in through these valves right here into the right atrium and the left atrium. Do you see those arrows? The blood flows in. Then the blood goes into the ventricles, the right ventricle and the left ventricle. Isn't that pretty cool? Then the blood leaves the ventricles through these valves up here, and it's ready to replenish the body with the oxygen and nutrients that your body needs. This is all made possible because the heart is a muscular organ, meaning it has lots of muscles. Those muscles are what enables it to pump blood through your body. Isn't that cool? It's such a strong organ. The heart pumps blood to every part of your body through the veins and arteries. This is called the circulatory system. Isn't that amazing? It enables your entire body to get the oxygen and nutrients that it needs so you can be healthy and strong. The heart, what an amazing organ that pumps blood through your body so you can stay strong and healthy. I'm going for a run!
So now that you've had a chance to read the story and watch the little video, we can agree that both of them had one main idea in common. They were both all about the heart. They both told how the heart works. Now, I could say the heart is very important, and I could tell all the reasons why. But I would have a little trouble without getting more resources because those 2 books didn't have that main idea. They just told us. So what I would like you to do today for your assignment is use this as your main idea, all about the heart. And you are going to add the details. Remember, the details are all of the extra things to support that, all of the little ideas that go into that. So for all about the heart, you could tell me how it works, what the different parts are, why it's important, who has one, why you need one, whatever details you learned from the book and the little movie we watched. Remember, you can't just make things up because in nonfiction, you have to be able to prove how you know your answers. That's the same as in fiction also, but that's what we're doing, okay? So I want you to give me at least 4 details for all about the heart. Excellent job, guys. I will see you later today for Zoom. Remember, you have Raz Kids practice, and hopefully at the end of this week and next week, I'm going to show you our new site where you'll be practicing. Okay, bye.